right here, right now, on your favorite channel. It's Flashback Friday! Alright, how's everybody doing today? Man, I'm kind of having some fun going through and watching some of my old videos. Number one, it's kind of interesting to see how my video editing has evolved over the year or two here. And boy, I'm kind of embarrassed by some of it, but hey, it is what it is. For example, this race here, I did not do any voiceover work as I was competing in the race. I had too much to do racing and keeping the car straight, kind of. Anyway, so I did kind of an announcer, commentator, voiceover, calling the race after the fact as I watched the race. It's not too bad. This is my first race at the Bullring in the street stock, but I'd been here once before in the SK Modified. The only way to describe this race is wow. Now I'll warn you, right off the bat, I self-spin really early on in the 70 lap race, but stick around, you're not going to believe the finish. Alright, let's go. Hey everybody, how you doing? Street stock. Continuing the west leg of our schedule this year. Last week we were at Phoenix. Tonight we were at the Bullring in Las Vegas, Nevada, just outside the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The Bullring is a D-oval, 0.38 mile track, 8-degree turns, 0 degree in the straights. This is a fast, flat track. We're going to be running 70 laps today. We have a 17-car field, one disconnected right away, so that makes it 16 cars. There is a second Texaco Haviland car in the field. We'll call him my teammate. He's starting about dead last in 16th place. This is the second of two splits. I will be starting fourth, and I'm in the number 7 car today. Before we start the race, let's go back to my practice session, and I'll give you a quick track analysis of the Bullring. All right, the Bullring, this flat track with almost no banking, I tell you what, this can get you into trouble in a hurry here in the corners, whether you're down low or up high. Without that banking to help you and too much gas or too much brake or sending it off in the corners too much and your rear end is coming around in a hurry. So we're going to take a look here at a quick lap. I've been experimenting with this middle lane down the backstretch. So we're coming out of 4 here, going to sweep underneath the flag stand, dive it off into turn 1, just very, very little brake. Come as close to that apron line as you can, and then I'm going to stick right in the middle of the track instead of sweeping out to the wall, which is kind of the accepted line. Coming down into 3 and 4, running right next to them rumble strips, sweep out underneath the flag stand. Very little brake, very easy on the throttle coming out or the rear end's coming around. Now I'm going to experiment up high because that's where everybody else goes. I want to see what the car is going to do. Right here going into 3, if you come in just a little hot and hit the brake, the rear end will float right around. Same thing with turn 1 right here. If you come in too high, a little too hot, even if you come in at what you think's a normal speed, sometimes that rear end will just float right around and you're thinking to yourself, what the hell just happened? So one more time, coming around underneath the flag stand. I'm off the gas just after the flag stand. Come down as close as you can to that apron line, kind of sweep out to the wall if that's the line you're going to run. And then coming down into 3, all the way off the gas, just a little bit of brake and powering out of turn 4. There is a bump in turn 1 that can upset the car a little bit, and also this phenomenon seems to be more exaggerated in turn 1 versus turn 3. But if you get in real ugly and not smooth, as you can see here, you will lift the left front tire off the ground, and when you've only got 3 tires on the pavement, that's when bad things can happen. That's a quick track analysis of the Bullring. Let's get back to the race. All right, lights are off the pace car. Just about ready to get this thing going. I feel pretty good about being up in 4th here. This is hopefully where there's not going to be a whole lot of beating and banging. Ooh, 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 look at that. We got a serious blinker here in number 9. The green flag, okie dokie. Oof, wow, I thought that was going to be a wreck. I can't believe Netcode didn't get those guys. At 9, wow, that is some serious blink. How do you drive a car like that? I'll tell you what, being behind him, I kind of back out. I think to myself, you know, if he comes back on, snaps on, takes somebody out, I don't want it to be me. Man, it's still happening. The 11 car is probably thinking, what the hell? Well, there he is. God, he was gone for almost a second. Okay, so we're going off into 3 and 4 here, completing lap number 2. I've come back to 5th place. The 11 got by me, but I was just a little gun shy on that blinking number 9. Oh, he gets loose. Number 9 gets loose, but he manages to hold it. Man, that's rarely does that happen. Usually when the rear end steps out, you're done. And then the number 10, just like that. Rear end steps out, and he is spun. Caution. All right. Working lap 3. Well, that's street stocks, guys. Okay.
A lot of people in our pit box. Just double check all your equipment.
Going to line up on the inside in 5th position, and as I mentioned in my track analysis, I've been kind of playing around with that middle lane instead of sweeping out like everybody else, and I've got a good handle on the car doing that. And I've kind of noticed in practice that when cars spin out like we just maybe saw the 10, they either go low or high. They rarely stay in the middle, so maybe that's a good thing, eh? All right, green flag. Started in 2nd that time. I don't think I should have. I'm going to start in 3rd from now on. So I got the 2 working on the outside, but I'm down low. Easy manipulation of the throttle coming out. And I'm using that middle line. I kind of like that middle lane. Whoa, but I get in a little squirrely. The rumble strips hit me. 11 gets squirrely. He catches it. We're all going in the right direction now. And sure as I speak, that's that situation. I don't think I went to that corner any different than I had a dozen times before, but the rear end stepped out and I couldn't catch it. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Oh man, I am my own worst enemy, as I've said before. Okay, so from 5th to 16th, just like that. Oh wow. This is not good. It's going to be accident avoidance time. And on a fast, short track like this Bullring, I just fear. I fear. Man, this is my first race here of the week. It's kind of late in the week for me to get into the street stocks. I was kind of not looking forward to this, and now we see why. So I hurt myself. Oh, man, now I've got to claw my way back and avoid accidents. Wow. Okay, so I'm barely on the throttle, half throttle. You know, in the tail end of the field here where everything's, you know, happening a little bit slower. Things have stretched out. We got some smoke up front here. Is there something? Yep. Number 8 gets into the 11. Ooh, the 11 does that little flip thing where the tires catch and springboarded over, which is kind of ridiculous, but caution flag. Okay. Ooh, I dodged the one there that had braked for that mess.
We're on 1 to go.
Okay, we're going to reline up. I'm in 13th. I think I'm actually gonna, yeah, I'll restart in 12th now that we got the scoring straightened out. All right, gained a couple positions there. Well, there's a long way to go. We're only on lap 19, going to be working lap 20 here, and we've had 3 cautions already. Hey, look who's up front there, number 13. That's Anthony, my teammate in the other Texaco Haviland car. All right, Anthony, show us what you got. Let's go. I'll follow you. Let's go. On the outside where I don't necessarily want to be. Okay, easy on the throttle. Not until I'm out of 4. And then, speaking of 4 comes around and slams that car. Caution. Holy smokes. Ooh, 13. He goes high, then he dives it down low. I was already down in that middle lane. Okay, so the Texaco Havilands get by that mess. Oof, well, like I was just kind of mentioning there, I wasn't even in the gas until I was fully out of turn 4 that high up.
1 to go.
Restart. Hey, I'm in the top 10. Can you believe it? All right, now I'm in the middle of the pack. You know, I mean, oh man. So I got the 13 on the outside, but I am starting on the inside, which is where I want to be. Can we string a few of these laps together, guys? And I get tapped in the rear. Everybody's jumping. Everybody's ready to go. The leader's holding us up until the green. Then I get into the yellow car in front of me, the 16. 0 X's on those little love taps. And we're off. Okay, so I got a really bad restart. 13 is making that high side work. He's kind of hanging up there and making that work. I'm down on that middle lane coming in. I got to be, 13 kind of watches, oh, I see why he watches up high. The 10 car comes around again. 13 can't dodge it. Oh no, Anthony pounds that 10, lost the front end of the 13. Let's look at this again here real quick. I was down low, and again, like I said, cars that are high seem to spin high, cars that are low spin low. Rarely do the cars stay in the middle of the track. At least that's what I've seen. Okay, so I got another position there. Anthony, number 13 car, apparently the caution flag came out before he made contact with the 10, and we reset. So he's actually a position ahead of me. I'm on the outside now. Position number 8. Coming down for, yet again, another restart. Hey, there's Las Vegas Motor Speedway in the background there. Okay, the leader's holding us up, holding us up, holding us up, waiting for the green again, and that stacks everybody up. I don't necessarily like that, but you know what? Hey, leader prerogative. He can do what he wants. Okay, so I'm on the outside. Got to be careful that I don't loop it on myself, and so far so good. I got through that corner pretty good. 13's running low. He's got the 14 all over his rear end. I wash out high. I had to get really out of the gas. I wasn't comfortable up there. Need to get down. Get down, David. All right, get down to where you can use that middle lane down the backstretch. I kind of sweep out a little high, and the 16 goes, oh, I almost get in. First I went high, then I went low. If that 4 hadn't gotten into him, I think I would have gotten collected right there. But wow, that was another bullet dodged.
Stay low.
13, Anthony just got by before he got clipped. That was the 6th caution in 31 laps, boys. Oh my God. But I think I'm going to retain my 9th position. We'll see how things shake out here. Ooh, 7th position. I gained 2 spots there on that. Somebody must have pitted. All right, so number 13 and number 7, Texaco Havilands are nose to tail on the inside. That's where I want to be, on the inside. I have a feeling 13 wants to be on the outside, but we'll see how this shakes out. Okay, here we go again. Oh, okay, the leader's been kind of holding us up until the green flies. What's he going to do this time? I think he's going to mix it up. And no, he does not. No, he does not. He holds his, then he goes. Okay, almost get into Anthony. And then the 17 gets into the 8. Both Texaco Haviland Thunderbirds dive to the inside, right to the wall, and we dodge yet again another one. Wow. Incredible. Hey, great minds think alike.
How you doing in there, kid?
Okay, gained a position on that spin. So I am in 6th. I will be on the outside this time. Number 13 gained an extra spot. So once again, Texaco Havilands are nose to tail, 13 leading 7. Well, we're right up there with the leaders. I tell you what, I cannot believe I am this high up after all these cautions. And I'm pretty sure number 13, Anthony's kind of loving it too. Because remember, he started dead last in 16th. Leader went a little early. He went way early that time. Changed up the strategy. I like that. All right, I'm able to get down into the inside, clear the 15 car, and Anthony in 13 goes high. I think I might be able to, and then we got another spinner. 17 comes around. Are we going to be able to avoid this? 13 goes high, I go low, we split it, and we both get by. Texaco Havilands again gain a position.
Gonna be green next time. 1 to go.
Okay, we're working lap 47 now. Another restart. I'm in 5th position. I can't believe this. Anthony, he's running a high side there. I don't know what he's doing, but I think he's going to be in 4th position when we get this restart.
Ready to go. Clean those rear tires off a little bit.
Oh man, this is nerve-wracking. I don't know if the tires have ever got heat into them yet. Okay, number 9 goes again right at the apex of 3 and 4, changing up the strategy. I get down low on the 3 car. Anthony in the 13 goes high on the 3 car on the start. We got the good jump on him down the front straight. 3 wide. I'm maintaining to the low. Anthony's committed to the high. Ooh, a little bit squirrely I get, and then I come down and I have to really pinch her down. I get to the rumble strips. Can I hang on to it? Just easy, easy, easy on the gas, David. Come on. Power it out and get past that 3 car. 13 car falls back. 15 car gets tagged by the 6. Comes around, but he's not in the racing line. Look at that from the rear deck cam. Are we going to stay green? It appears so. down the backstretch. Texaco Haviland side by side. I got the lower inside preferred line. I powered out through 3 and 4, and I'm able to get the position on Anthony. I am now in 4th place behind the number 3 car. We got 9 and 4 leading the way. Hey, we stitched together 2 laps here. I can't believe that. Oh, but we got a car coming around. That's the 16 car. He's not in the race, and then he comes up in the racing groove, so I imagine this will be a caution. It is. Man. That was lap 50 of 70, and I think that we've only stitched together a 3-lap green flag run, and that was the very first 3 laps. Okay, on the outside in 4th place. In 5th place is number 13, Texaco Haviland. All right, now I get to see what the leaders are actually doing without having to pay attention to smoke and spinning cars in front of me. How have these guys been playing? You know, we haven't had too many green flag laps. They probably don't know what they've been doing. I mean, we're just barely getting up to speed, and then we're shutting down. 9 goes again pretty quick, just coming out of 4. I get a really, really good jump. I might be able to get the 3 coming into, I sweep out a little bit, but that's okay. The car holds and sticks. I get the 3 car. I am in 3rd place. Let's run this to the finish. I would love to see this. Okay, we got the 4 and the 9. They're both a little squirrely. I think that they're going to get into it. I think that this is going to be a battle up here. Nobody's going to settle for 2nd. I will settle for 3rd after being regulated all the way back to 16th. Holy smokes. All right, so we're coming up with about 10 to go here in a few laps, and I'm in 3rd, and then the 17, he gets squirrely again and loops it, doesn't make any contact. Guess what? 10th caution of the race.
Pressure, temperature right there.
I'm having kittens right now. This is just
36.
okay. 3rd place, inside line, behind the number 9, number 4 in 2nd. Got Anthony in 13 right behind me. What can we do with this? We're working lap 62. Going to take the green on 63. 7 to go. I have a feeling about this 9 and this 4. And see, they're playing a little bit there. 9 gets a really good start. I get a really, really good jump on the 4. Am I going to be able to take 2nd place? I got my preferred line down into 1. Just easy on the throttle, David. Do not loop it around. And I managed to make it stick, but I'm not going to be able to throttle out. Or maybe I am. The 4's I'm hanging tight with the 4, hanging tough with the 4, down the backstretch. He's right there with me, getting a nose on me. 13's kind of falling back just a little bit. Power out down the backstretch. Can I take him going into 3? And he's got the outside line. I'm working it, and 17 again. Gets in the back of the 15. Guess what, boys and girls? Caution. Now, it's showing me in 2nd, but I think when we cycle around, yep, I'm going to get back to 3rd. The 4 just had position on me. 5 laps to go now. Doubling them up. Okay, we're working lap 68. It's going to be a 2-lap shootout, boys and girls. This is the last restart. This will have a green, a white, and a checkers. Holy smokes. And there is no official overtime in this series. Okay, the 4's kind of hanging back. I'm not sure what he's doing here. I think these guys are going to get together. But the 9 gets a huge jump on the 4. They're not going to get the nose to tail. I'm going to try to take 4 on the inside. The 4 goes out really high. He gets loose and he loops it. The 9 up, down low, loops it. Did that just happen? Did I clear the 9? Am I in 2nd or did I clear the 9? Chad's not saying anything. White flag coming up. Take a look at the standings. Am I in 2nd or?
White flag this time. Behind the 4.
Fucking A, fucking B, and fucking C. I cleared the 9. I just won this race. Oh my God. Can you believe that? I can't. I'm stunned. 16th to the win. Holy smoke. 16th spot to the win. We got to take another couple looks at this. Oh my. I'm stunned. I'm guessing and thinking that the 9 and the 4 are going to have a rumble, but the 9 gets a spectacular jump on the 4. I get a pretty good jump on the 4. Going to nose on in. The 4 goes in too hot, and he loops it. And then the 9, apparently wanting to get away from everybody, loops it too. And apparently I just cleared the 9 when the caution came out. I was expecting the 9 to have to come around me, and I was going to take second, but apparently I see once again the Ford just got light, and then at the same time, split second later up ahead, the 9 had the race won. Okay, we're going to go to roof cam here. 9 had the race won, just got in a little too hot. I think he was fearing the Ford just a little bit like I was kind of fearing that something was going to happen. Let's just watch this. Twin spins and I split the difference. Holy smokes. I can't believe that. Well, I tell you what, this is a well-deserved win. Thank you very much, Chad. My last win was June 8th, and that was in the SK. Oh my gosh, it's been 6 weeks or better since I won. 13, Anthony comes up and kind of gives me a little good race, man. Anthony finished in 4th, by the way. From 16th to 4th. He started dead last on the field. I started dead last on the field after my spin. So I came up and miracle win, and Anthony in 13 ended up with a 4th place. That was a hell of a run for him too. He did have some heavy contact, but my car's looking pretty. Wow, crazy. We got the number 1 over here doing donuts. I think he's just happy that this cluster is over. Well, you know, I don't do donuts very often, and I'm going to try a piss poor attempt at donuts here. The banking, it's just not working with me here. I'm not getting some good spins. I don't do donuts very often, so, but anyway, wow. I'm still just, I'm kind of shaking, kind of stunned. I'm just like, did that happen? I don't believe that happened. It's going to take me a day to come around to grips with the fact that I won this race. And man, I'll tell you what, it feels good. It feels really good. There's that pretty Texaco Haviland number 7 here in Las Vegas, USA, the BULLRING. Well, let's look at some numbers here just real quick. We did have 13 cars running at the end of the race. 10 were on the lead lap. We had a total of 12 yellows for 52 laps. We had 18 green flag laps, and I think only 3 of those were stitched together. The actual race time was over 35 minutes long. You just saw 18 minutes. Our average lap was 29 seconds. We had 2 lead changes. The top split, by the way, had 7 cautions for 35 laps at 24.799 average lap time. And like I said, we had an average lap time of 29 seconds. Well, I tell you what, I came away with a 4X. This is the 3rd asphalt win that I've had in the number 7 car. And I'll tell you what, it feels damn good. All right, guys, thanks for coming along for the ride, and we'll see you next time.